Hey, how you going? Darren here, and just going to give you a quick guide for beginners in regards to getting into tree climbing. The type of gear that you're going to need to get yourself up the tree safely and swiftly. First thing we're going to start off with is your harness. Now, there's a variety of different harnesses out there, and the best way to get a good fitting harness is actually go and try it on. You can get them secondhand online, but really you just want to kind of test out the comfort of it. Go to a store, give you a lot more information about the harness, and they'll get you to sit in it as well so you can see how comfortable it actually is. So this is my harness. On the side you're going to need 2 lanyards or 2 flip lines, depending where you're from. They call them different names. This one I've got a steel flip line on one side with a Petzl macro grabber on the side. You can, on the other hand, go for a rope flip line, and this one's got a micro pulley and a prusik cord as well. Over here in Australia, definitely if you're working on power lines, you can connect it with a carabiner, but over here we have to have malleons which are tightened up. So pretty much that's your harness. On this one as well, it comes with a seat, which is a solid seat. So while you're up there working and you do need to have a bit of a rest, this is pretty nice, secure, and just gives you that bit of time to have a bit of a breather and give yourself a bit of a rest. You can get it with just plain leg loops, but I always think the seat's the better way to go. Again, down to personal preference. You got your prusik cord. This is something we'd use, was just a basic English prusik you'd use on your rope to get yourself in and out of the tree. You got your Spurs to get you up and in and out of the tree. If you're doing tree removals, you'd normally use Spurs. Depending where you're climbing as well, sometimes you'd need to climb spurless, so Spurs are also an option. Also going to need your helmets. I've got a Pacific hard hat. It's Kevlar. It's a bit heavier than your normal helmet, but it's pretty tough. You can use any helmet. And finally, you've got your rope. This is 12.5mm rope. It's Donaghy's rope, and it's 45 meters. So pretty much those are the basic things you need to get yourself started. Again, I'd always recommend whichever company you're working for to actually speak to the other guys there. You might be able to try their gear on, and it'll give you a bit of indication of what sort of gear to use. But also just always check out a professional climber who can actually help you as well. Hope this has helped.